you do get 150 brake horsepower. Lovely stream down there. Well, hello, welcome to Itching to Ride. Today we're out on this Aprilia Tuono. That's a 2021, that's a factory model. So big thanks to Mototechniks for lending me the bike. The bike's only done 6 miles, so I'm just going to basically take it, bed the brakes in and the tyres, and I'll get back to you in a bit. Right, so I've done a few miles on this now. I just wanted to bed the brakes in a bit and the tyres and that, and sort of get used to the bike. That's really nice. It's a lovely bike. The sound of it is just awesome. Sounds lovely. And the down blipper, quick shifter is really nice on it. Works really well. The thing I found best is have the engine braking on one, because that was on number 2, and I found out it's sort of too much engine braking, so when you go off a throttle it's sort of like a bit off and then on, you know, it's a bit annoying. But I played about with the settings and that, and engine brake on 1, that feels a lot better. That's how I like it anyway. Like I say, everyone's different how you ride. The engine just sounds lovely on it though. But you do need an end can on it really. It doesn't sound awesome until you get to about 5,000–6,000 revs. That's the trouble. Other than that, it's just really quiet. But the suspension's lovely on it. Great suspension. Handles really well. Takes the bumps really good. The throttle control is good. It's got a little bit of there, sort of off and on. That's not perfect, but that's good, you know. Well, I think if you put an end can on it, and you can buy an end can from Aprilia, and you get an up map as well. And then obviously that will sort of fueling out lower revs then. Trouble is, a lot of bikes will be affected a bit from it because of the Euro 5. They're just having to lean the bikes off a lot and stuff, aren't they, and put loads of cats in them and that. So it can affect the throttle control a little bit. But this is really good. But I reckon if you put a can on a map, and that will just be like perfect then. That's just really comfortable as well. So these high bars, my legs are fine, you know, they're not like cramped up and uncomfortable. Still very comfortable on it. After riding it for a while, no problems. It's got a new ECU on it this year. It's got a 6-axis OMU and that on it, so everything's all lane sensitive. It's an electronic suspension, which is brilliant. It's obviously got ABS as well, anti-wheelies, got everything, you know, everything you could ever want on it. The sound's lovely when you open it up, can't beat that sound. Definitely one of the best engines about. Just the sound alone make you want to buy it, you know. Saying the styling and that of this year look really good. I think it looks a lot better than last year's model and that itself. Looks nice with his sort of wings and that. Sort of brought it right up to date. It does look really good. And like I say, when I was on the dual carriageway, pretty good wind protection from this bike as well, really. So you can sit on a dual carriageway for quite a while. You ain't gonna be blown about all the while, and you know, that'd be good. There's a good sort of all-round bike, really. Yeah, the one thing I like about this actually is electronics. They're not intrusive, you know. Like I had the 2013 RS V4, and that was terrible, really. I found if you like accelerate around the back roads and it's a bit bumpy, and then the traction control just kept coming in and it just kept holding you back, and it'd go and it'd be off and on. Oh, it's a nightmare. So you'd have to just turn it off, just have to turn everything off on that. But on this, you can ride with all traction control on and everything, and it don't keep really holding you back. You don't really notice it. So that's really good. So big improvement back from 2013 though this is, when I had one. Just feels so light as well in the corners, just turns really easily. Lovely, very controllable. So the quick shifter down flip is lovely. They'll really rate it. Really good bike, really good. Right, just pull in over here and have a look around the bike. So if you want one of these, that's going to cost you £18,100, but you will get 175 brake horsepower and 121 newton meters of torque. So for this year, that's got new bodywork, and actually I like it. I think that looks really nice actually. I think it looks a lot better than the older model. So you got like the wings and that in there now, sort of built-in wings. Found it pretty cool. It's got a nice belly pan as well on there. It's got a different rear end on it now as well. It's a lovely looking bike. The tank is slightly different as well. They shaped the tank differently. For this year, it's got a new exhaust system on it. Obviously to do with the Euro 5 and stuff, and to get it through that. But it's a shame really that the end can isn't an Akrapovic really. So that's something you're going to have to pay out for, because it's very quiet. It's not until you get to about sort of 5,000 revs, and then I think the old exhaust valve opens up just there, and that sounds really nice then. Otherwise it's just really quiet. But obviously you can just put a new exhaust on it, and an up map as well. I think Aprilia do basically an Akrapovic end can and an up map, so that's what you want on it really. That sounds awesome then. Got a new swinging arm this year as well. Supposed to be stiffer, improve the handling, but you'll probably notice it maybe on a racetrack, but I don't reckon you'll notice it on the road. Nothing new for this year is LED running lights. They look really nice. I like them. They look pretty cool. It's got electronic Öhlins suspension, semi-active front and rear. handles really well, really good setup this is, really like it. It's got the Brembo brakes as well, got awesome stopping power, that nice instant bite as well. I'll just show you the dash. It's all new for this year. Looks really nice, really clear, nice colour to it as well. A nice job of that. You've got 3 different rider modes on here. So you've got user mode, basically, tourer mode and sport mode. And then you can just, if you hold the button down here, that brings it up so you can adjust all them settings in each mode. So that does everything basically. As you can see on there, it's got anti-wheelie and traction control, ABS, it's got everything, engine brake and control. Like I say, you could be here all day going through this. Show these new bikes, they've got so much on them now. But it's all there. It's got 6-axis IMU as well, and it's got a new ECU as well. Actually, it's supposed to be a faster processing ECU. It's supposed to improve everything. Right, let's start it up. See what it sounds like. I'd like to say thanks to Mototechniks for lending me the bike. I think that's a great bike, really good. So definitely recommend you taking one out for a test ride. So if you'd like to take one out, just give them a call. The details will be in the description, and I'll probably put them up on the screen for you now as well. They're in Stowmarket, Suffolk. So if you're up this way, give them a ring. So if you like this video, give it the old thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, click on that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one.